Hello and good morning, everybody. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are. So, today, as I promised, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to stream some retro games. I apologize if it took me a little longer to start today. The reason is I simply needed some sleep. As I said yesterday, I caught a cold and didn't have much sleep in these days, so I had to recover some sleep basically. So yeah, for today I'm going to play some games from my childhood. The first is going to be Broken Sword. I'll try to play more or less half an hour per game, and then I'll move to the next one. So probably there will be 3 or 4 games. Broken Sword, Half-Life, the first Age of Empires. Although I have only the definitive edition, the remaster, but it still has a retro game-ish vibe. And the last one will probably be Max Payne or Commandos 2. Alright, so let's go. These are all games from my childhood, as I said, which I really enjoyed. This one in particular, Broken Sword, I remember playing the demo on the PS1 when I was like 10 or 12, and I played the demo many times. It lasted maybe like 15 minutes of gameplay, but I still loved it. I loved the graphics and the story. It was so intriguing. Alright, so let's see.
Paris, city of love, romance and dreams.
Paris.
So they say. I used to say it too, but ever since that day, the day of the murder, I've always associated my beloved Paris
Cinematic was different
with death.
in 1996. No, actually, okay. It's still the same. Yep. Today I discovered that this game was made in Britain, and when I was a kid I always thought that it was made in America for some reason. Maybe because most of games are made in America, usually. Alright, I hope you can hear me right. I hope you can hear the gameplay. Yeah. If you want to suggest something in the comments, you're welcome. If you want to suggest a retro game I should play, you're more than welcome. I love retro games.
I was at home having a bath when my editor called.
Collard, get your ass over to the Palais Royal now. You got an interview. With Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos, so leave your gear at home. He asked for you personally. Don't ask me why.
Forgot about this.
Anyhow, this could be big, so if he makes a pass, don't forget. Just smile, say yes, and keep taking notes.
So charming and so very apt. Pierre Carchon was a media king, a national hero, and one of the most infamous adulterers in Europe. He
So yeah,
and
this
his wife
is
Imelda were just one step down from royalty.
this is the director's cut version.
Whoa, I hate mimes, but unless you humor them, they don't go away.
Alright, is it really full of mimes
Here
in
I
Paris?
was, the palace
wonder.
of the media king and the ice queen. I pressed the doorbell and set in motion a chain of events which would change my life forever.
Yes? What is it?
Madame, my name is Nico Collard. I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up, we're on the first floor.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
The Ice Queen was certainly living up to her reputation. Will you be staying for the interview?
Mademoiselle, I know little of my husband's business affairs, and I care even less. I certainly have no intention of watching him pore over yet another pretty little journalist.
Pretty. You're too kind, madame.
The talented and very beautiful Mademoiselle Collard. Such a pleasure to meet you at last.
Monsieur Carchon, I am honored.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Call me Pierre, please. But I do not flatter you idly. I was a friend of your father. He was a great man.
My father, you never mentioned.
He and I were very close. And then his death. So tragic. I must... Imelda, your damned cat's in my study again. Another Ming vase, I suppose.
Another one.
Excuse me for one moment, my dear girl.
You journalists are getting younger each year.
Perhaps it's the rest of the world getting older, madame. That was no cat. My God, what? Monsieur Carchon!
Oh, come on. This was not in the original game.
He's dead. I must call the police. You'd better stay here. There was a man. It was the mime. Do you think he...
Well, I believe we can rule out suicide, don't you?
No wonder they called her the Ice Queen. She would have been top of my list of suspects if I hadn't seen the attacker myself. And if I hadn't come across a couple of murders just like this already. One of the most important men in Europe murdered. And here was I, Nico Coulard, alone at the scene of the crime. Should I wait for the cops? Or start my own investigation? It was a no-brainer.
A no-brainer. Oh, really? So I play as her. Alright, to discover areas of interest, which will be indicated by an animated blue circle. When the pointer passes over an object which... Okay, press the left mouse button to perform that action. Then I have the inventory, diary, question mark to get puzzle hints, spanner to save and restore the game. Alright, let's see what's there.
The bookcase was filled with obscure first editions.
I still remember when the game started with George Stoppard.
Mimes and guns don't usually go together, but I had an idea that this was no ordinary mime. I'd come across this murderer before, and written about him. The costume killer, at least that's what I'd called him.
Alright. Carchon's dead, what should I do?
Some people hate searching corpses for clues. Me, I'm okay with it. Reminds me of an old boyfriend.
Really?
In his pocket, I found a ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. Taking the ticket meant I tampered with the evidence. There was no going back now.
Yeah, this is like justice obstruction or something.
Carchon had been shot. It was one of my hair clips. My favorite, in fact. It must have fallen when I was knocked down.
Drag the item over a hot spot. Okay. What is this?
It was a boat ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. When I was a little girl, Papa used to take me on the Bateau Mouche as a treat. It was one of my hair clips. My favorite, in fact.
Okay. Maybe someone placed the evidence to frame her. Alright.
No.
Nope. Maybe we can do something.
No. I closed his eyes. It was the least I could do for the poor fellow.
Oh, come on, this
I
is
opened his eyes. Best to leave the crime scene as I found it.
best to tamper with the crime scene as much as I can.
Carchon had been shot.
All right. I guess there's nothing more I can do here. Let me just try it.
No.
No. Let's put this card in his.
No.
All right. Let's see. The mine probably escaped through the window.
A small round piece of glass had been cut out of the pane. This was a professional job. I didn't want to cut myself and leave blood on the glass. Call me old-fashioned, but I like to keep my DNA to myself.
Fair enough.
A bust of
That's CSI.
Pierre Carchon, humble servant of La France.
La France. Come on, she shouldn't be touching the
The killer must have used a ladder to reach the window.
handles.
He was long gone. Guess he folded that ladder up, popped it in his pocket and took it with him. It contained rows of titles I didn't recognize.
Oh, there's only the corpse, I guess.
Pierre Carchon was stiff for the last time.
Yep. Nope. I remembered in Project Zomboid, you need tweezers to collect broken glass.
Pierre Carchon again. His eyes seemed to follow me around the room.
His spirit. Okay, let's go there.
The police could turn up at any minute. Somewhere there were clues to the murder, and I needed to find them.
Yep.
A Louis XIV's table with an antique cloth. Imelda had taste, but hey, with a husband that rich, taste is easy.
Fair enough. Okay.
I reckoned that cloth might just turn out to be useful.
Ooh, there's a hole in it.
Even my fingernail wouldn't fit into such a small hole.
What's that hole for?
Aha!
Yep.
Nico, you are just so damn good at this stuff. Instead of comforting Imelda, I was ransacking her flat. Why? Because there was something going on. And hey, she'd been rude to me, so she had it coming.
She deserved the murder to be tampered with. Alright.
A
What is
key.
this?
Maybe a safe key.
I should close this back. No. Good.
Imelda had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that. It was a tube of acrylic paint. French ultramarine. Just the color I was after for my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone is...
Young lady, what are you doing? Oh, this paint. It's my favorite color.
For God's sake, keep the damn stuff.
So she stole the color, alright. Let's go that way. Let's go see the other room.
The door was locked. A modern key on an antique door. It wasn't going to work.
Alright. Should I try to use the key somewhere? Somewhere in the studio? I don't know. Nope. Maybe in the statue. Probably not. Nope. He's still laying there. Alright. There's nothing more. Nothing more suspicious. No. So there's been a murder, but the music in the game is just so relaxing. Alright. What does the diary say? Alright, so it's just a dialogue. Well, let's go this way.
Excuse me, madame.
Yes?
Why would a mime want to kill your husband?
Pierre had plenty of enemies. Half the husbands in Paris for a start.
How did your husband know my father?
I have no idea.
You didn't know him? Thierry Collard?
Pierre knew a lot of people I didn't know, most of them women.
I am so sorry for your loss, madame.
No, you're not. You're a journalist. Journalists don't feel sorry.
Not true.
We shall see.
Why did your husband send for me? What did he want to discuss?
I have no idea. His business was his business.
He never told you anything.
No, and frankly, I preferred it that way. This is quite a scoop for you. I suppose you're already inventing the headlines.
Just because I am a journalist.
Don't patronize me. You're all cut from the same cloth. Do you have any moral sense at all?
Not really.
I certainly don't let it get in the way of a good story.
I admire your loyalty to your profession.
The police will be here soon, madame. Is there anybody you would like me to contact? Family, friends?
No, I have no family. Pierre and I were... He was all I had, really. Not much, was it? The dutiful wife. That was my role. He never talked, never let me in.
I know one thing, madame.
What?
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job, not the police.
Why? How do I know I can trust you?
Because you have no choice. The police will take weeks, in which time your own life may be in danger.
What?
Believe me, this killer has struck before, and he will strike again. Who is to know that you are not next on his list?
I don't know.
All I need is a few more minutes to look around before the police come.
I think perhaps you do have a moral sense. Of sorts. You're not a very good liar, Nico Collard. And I share your low opinion of the police. Here, take this. It's the key to the drawing room next to the library at the end of the hall. It was Pierre's room. I rarely went in there. I couldn't. I was too scared of what I might find.
Thank you. I promise you won't regret this.
Okay, let's see the room. No.
The door was locked. Now we were getting somewhere.
Yep, to the guy's room. Okay, let's see the painting.
The painting showed the Cachons together, in love. As the poet said, the past is a different country. Or did I read that in a fortune cookie?
Oh yeah, the key can fit there.
There was the very faintest of clicks.
Wait a minute.
Behind the
All right.
picture was a safe.
Some cheese, some moldy cheese, wow.
In the safe was some kind of artifact. There were strange symbols on its surface. It looked like the printer's blocks I'd made at art school. If there was one thing I'd learned about symbols, they are always important. But these symbols scratched into stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of printing them. At least the stone was round. But what could I use for ink? And what could I print on? Sure, I was stealing, but I knew Imelda didn't know about the artifact, and Carchon was past caring.
Alright, so she's gonna use the paint. Let me see, there must be something to print it on.
As expected, the desk was yet another priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter and ink tray had clearly been placed with mathematical precision. Putting the paint straight on the cylinder would be too messy. The blotter was flat already. Rolling the cylinder across it would achieve nothing.
Alright.
The paint would have just soaked into the blotting paper, but the idea was good.
Should I use this?
No.
No. What else do I have here? Well,
I didn't want to take the tray, but I knew that I could use it.
alright.
I'd spread blue paint over the bottom of the tray. It was ruined. I was a very bad girl, but also quite a clever one. I rolled the artifact in the paint until it was completely coated. An antique tray with paint spread all over it. Not a lot I could do with that. I didn't need a sheet of blotting paper. Not while it was blank. An antique tray with paint spread all over it. Not a...
Alright. Should I use this?
No.
How can I take the paper?
No. My heart skipped a beat. It was a carved elephant. But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father. I knew for certain because in my apartment I had its exact twin, carved into a box he had made. So Carchon had known my father. They really must have been friends. I decided to take the carved elephant. It clearly meant nothing to Imelda.
How do I take the paper? I just need the paper to print. Let's see if there's anything else in this room.
This wasn't the time for me to lie on the sofa doing my Marie Antoinette impression. Though it is very popular at parties, especially with gay guys. Don't ask me why.
Okay, let's go to the other room. If it's open.
Locked. Not surprising, really.
Okay, so we have an elephant.
It was the beautiful elephant my father had carved.
There's nothing we can do with the elephant. Wait a minute, maybe there's some paper in the other room.
I didn't need the lights on. It was light enough already.
Imelda had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that. Did you find anything useful?
This carving. Do you know anything about it?
It was Pierre's. What does the statue have to do with...
Please, I need to know.
He was given it by a friend. Something to do with Africa.
He never explained any more.
No. But I think it was important to him. Always on display. Why?
It was carved by my father.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
Just one thing. I know this is going to sound strange, but did your husband ever mention... Did he ever talk to you about a penguin? Or a snowman?
What? I don't understand.
He never mentioned people dressed up as penguins.
Nico, I don't know what you're talking. My dear, you should go before the police arrive. There will be many awkward questions. I am grateful that you stayed. You've been so kind.
Please, call if there is anything I can do.
I'd misjudged her. She had every reason to be bitter. Living with a...
From the sound of it, no one and nothing was safe around him. Maybe I should have interrogated the cat after all.
Let me try to print the thing again one more time. There must be a way. Nope, there's nothing here.
It was a sheet of blotting paper in a leather holder. Its cracked surface looked ancient, reminded me of its owner. No.
How do I remove it?
No.
Alright, let's try. Let's try
no.
everything.
Genius.
Alright.
The roller and the pen worked just as I planned. But what did it say? It was some kind of coded message. It read, sub judice. I may not have learned a lot as a journalist, but that was a term I knew well. It means a legal case that is before the courts. Below it was a sequence of letters that made no sense. I suddenly realized there was a connection between the boat ticket and the coded message. The boat ticket was stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. The conciergerie on the Ile de la Cité, by the river, housed the ancient law courts. So, sub judice could in this case mean literally under the law courts, below the conciergerie. I was pretty sure I'd found all I could here. And besides, all this opulence was making me pine for my regular life of poverty. This was a huge story. It was also one heck of a puzzle with a lot of pieces missing. But I was going to crack it. And if I could just remember the name of that fancy prize you get for being an ace journalist, I was definitely going to win it this time.
I believe it's the Pulitzer. Alright. I guess our duty is done here. Right, let's call a cab.
There was no one I needed to phone. Not until I had solved this case. Imelda, I will do everything I can to find the killer.
Thank you, my dear.
And if the police ask,
Don't worry. You were never here.
sub judice was the key. I was going to have to find a way under the conciergerie. I decided to head straight for the quayside on the Ile de la Cité. If there was a way of getting...
Yep.
Carchon wasn't the type for messing about on the river. He was up to something down here. Something that got him killed.
Alright, let's save the game. Actually, alright. Let me start the other game now. So let's play. Let's play Half-Life. Actually, Age of Empires. Sunny day today in Scotland. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the toilet for a second. Right, for some reason OBS stopped capturing the audio. Or actually no, I get it why. Let me... Okay, yeah, it works. There's just no music in the game. Okay, perfect. Let's go. So this is just going to be a single player game. Custom one. Let's see what we have. Do we have finitions? Yeah. Let's use finitions. 4 players, random map. Type. An inland sea surrounded by land. Ooh, this sounds nice. There's no Michi or anything. Yeah, let's try Mediterranean. Map size. Let's try huge. Yeah, we can do normal. Population limit only 250 in this one. Resources default, starting age default. Victory type conquest. Difficulty. Let's do it standard. I'm out of shape in these games, in RTS games. Speed. Let's do fast. Definitive edition. Alright. Let's start the game. Oh, that was fast. I love this music. I know people usually say that music from Age of Empires is boring, but I actually love it. Alright. So first of all, how much did, oh, 50, okay. Actually, alright. Q. Alright. There's no horses. And we need to find some source of food. No, actually, granary, storage pit. Okay, storage pit. Oh, actually. Maybe I can. Okay, I'll build a granary. So then probably I'll be able to make farms. I hope so. Ooh, they're using lances. They're not good hunters. Or maybe gazelles are just too quick. Alright, need to build me a granary. So he managed to kill her. Good. Is there any? Alright, you guys. Actually, one of you. Wait a minute. Barracks, granary, dock. Okay, alright, so we have to collect lots of food. Actually, there's no way I cannot do any. Well, Stone Age, so yeah, no one was farming. Actually, it makes sense. I think I'm gonna die very painfully in this game. Should I do more villagers? Yeah. But if I cannot harvest any plantations, anything, any crops. All right. So granary. And then I have to build the market from the granary, but okay, I have to advance to tool age. That's nice. All right. I'm not sure if my strategy is gonna work, but I hope so. Is there no white plants where to collect stuff? Actually, Hippocrates. I didn't remember this game was this hard. Probably because I used cheats most of the time back in the day. All I need is to advance to tool age.
Aisa. Somas. Alamas. Aisa.
Remember, there's lions in this game and also other animals like crocodiles. You know, it's mind-blowing that Homo sapiens exists for over 200,000 years, but there's evidence only of the last 10,000 years of existence on Earth of our species. Okay, so I'm the last in terms of technological advancement. Actually,
Aisa. Aisa.
yeah, back in the day it was all hunt and forage. Right, we're almost there. Perfect. Okay, so it's gonna take a while. I kinda feel that I should have done more villagers.
Alamas.
Right, I should have built a dock and go for fishing.
Hombres, 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 hombres.
Right,
Alamos,
things are getting better.
Alamos, Alamos.
Yeah, market.
Hombres.
House.
Logan,
Oh, finally farms.
hombres. Gary, hombres. Naraí, hombres. Laurel, hombres. Yuri, hombres.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one.
Laurel, Alamos.
This guy's idle. Okay, 75. Ah, come on. Yep, fishing's gonna save me.
Hombres, hombres, hombres.
Alright. Whoa, almost ran out of wood.
Thomas. Laurel. Hombres. Logan.
Alright. I need more people cutting wood.
Thomas. Thomas.
Perfect.
Oklema. Alamos.
Okay. Watchtower. I should start collect some. Yeah.
Keyboard.
Get some gold. And I need more villagers.
Thomas. Thomas. Alamos. Hombres.
sure I can go
Iportale.
and mine. Still mining. Yep.
Bombes. Somes. Iportale.
Clubman. Slinger. Alright.
Somes.
I think I might be able to advance now. I need more food. Still remember the sound.
Iportale. Iportale. Iportale.
Okay.
Bombes.
I also need people to build houses now.
Bombes. Bombes.
Evil Bobby.
Alamos.
Alright.
Bombes. 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 Bombes.
Okay. Can go to Bronze Age.
Rogan? Bombes.
Let's make ourselves a scout ship. Ah, there's a crocodile. Can make stables now.
Bombes. Open them up. Alamos. Bombes.
Right, we're almost in Bronze Age.
Yuri.
Academy. Siege. What about the town center? Alright. Still cannot build town centers, but let me build a watchtower.
Naraí. Iportale.
What's happening? bronze shield. Oh yeah, so the watchtower also shoots arrows, I believe. Right, so far all the other players have been quite pacific. What does the medium wall do? Alright, I hope that that scout ship is not going to kill my fishing ships. Per il mio telefono. Alright, let's do some swordsman. Abu Dhabi. Alright. I have to build lots of houses now. Ooh, this is good. Logistics. protect my economy. Ah, this is good. We have good technology now. Who's attacking us? Ooh. Alright, more houses.
Bombers.
Cavalry. Right. I will need some more. Two Bronze Age buildings. Okay. Actually, he's gonna die.
Rogan? Bombers.
Right.
Alamas. Ibortari.
Let's advance. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, there's not the thing like the bell in Age of Empires 2.
Oklema. Ombis.
What a chaos. Right. So I guess my small unit has been annihilated. So I'm probably gonna Maybe not.
Problema? Yuri? Problema? Allemaal.
Alright. Let's rebuild everything.
Alrighty. Bombes. 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 Problema? Broken?
Alright.
Bombes. Rogan? Alamas.
Retrogames.
Granary. Storage pit.
Bombes.
It's okay.
Alrighty. Bombes. 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 Problema? Bombes. 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 Broken? Bombes.
Oh no.
Alamas.
Retrogames.
Okay, I'm dead. I'm probably dead.
Alamas.
Although I'm second. Maybe I can save this guy. Almost there. It's almost over. I wonder if it ever happened in history that, you know, a country has been defeated, but there was a boat left at sea. My last warships. The last one. Alright, this is it. Can't do anything. Alright, I could have done a fleet of ships. Alright. Next in line is Half-Life. It's been ages. Right, let me just adjust the video settings. Okay, this is fine.
Good morning, and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience.
Just 1 second. All right.
93 degrees, with an estimated high of 105. The Black Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees at all times.
I usually used to turn on cheats in this part.
This train is inbound from Level 3 dormitories to Sector C test labs and control
I remember my PC had only 8
destination is a high
megabytes
security
of VRAM.
beyond Sector C. You
So,
will need to
the first
return
release
to
of this
Central
game
Transit Hub
did
in
run smoothly,
Area 9 and
but
board a high security
as
train.
more
If you have not yet submitted
updates were
your identity
released,
to the retinal
it
clearance
started to
system,
run
you must
slower and
report to
slower,
Black Mesa personnel for processing before you will be
until my
permitted
cousin
into the
got me
high
a
security
3DFX
branch of
Voodoo
the transit system.
with only 4 megabytes of VRAM. However, actually no, it was 8 of VRAM, but the Voodoo was much better as a
Due to the high
GPU.
toxicity of material routinely handled
The other
in the
one was
Black
a
Mesa compound, no
SAS
smoking, eating, or
530,
drinking are permitted
which is
within the
absolute
Black
crap.
Mesa transit system. Please keep your limbs inside the train at all times. Do not attempt to open the doors until the train has come to a complete halt at the station platform.
This
In the event of an
What
emergency, passengers are to remain seated
this
and await further
single
instruction.
player and then maybe
If it
a
is
multiplayer
necessary
match.
to exit the train, disabled personnel should be evacuated first. Please stay away from electrified rails and proceed to an emergency station
So this game is
until
from
assistance
1998.
arrives.
My hot water bottle. So it's probably loading. What the hell? The game has a few glitches. Alright. Doesn't work. There's a glitch in the game. Let me. Nope. I don't remember how to put the codes here. All right. What's happening? You know what? I'm gonna go for the multiplayer straight. Okay, there's always crossfire. Yeah, let's try crossfire. Kill bugs. Oh, come on. Spaghetti. Really? Where's the other players? Alright guys, I'm gonna go with Max Payne. Just 1 second. Alright, the The resolution is quite strange. Because it's an old game, so I guess it's not being optimized. Alright. Looks like I'll play this level. Alright. I knew that there were some bugs with the Steam version. Yeah, I should have gone with the GOG one. Ah, come on. Well, this is part of the stream, so you know. I don't get it why there's no music, no sound. I remember playing this on my PS2, and since my PC was crappy, I thought that the PS2 was more than capable of running this, at least 30 FPS, but I expected 60. However, it was so laggy on the PS2 that it kinda ruined it a little bit, but I enjoyed it anyway. A lot. Oh, come on, this. Without the sound, it doesn't make much sense. Because it's all so well acted. What is going on? Yeah, there's no sound. Okay. Oh.
What the hell?
Okay, so there is some sound. Come on. I believe even the Android version is better. Yeah, something ugly that had been tattooed on the wall, a map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall, a map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
There's no music. Yeah, there's no sound in some parts of the game. I don't get it. So such a shame, because this is such a good game.
Michelle! Michelle! Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
Coming! It's gonna die!
I'm gonna hurt you. No, please God, no.
Yeah, this is bad.
The flesh of fallen angels.
Oh, there's still another one.
No, 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 God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
I don't get it why there's no music. I'll try the GOG version next time. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, Max Payne the movie. I actually liked it, even though if I try to watch it now, I'll probably don't like it. So wherever Max goes, there's a homicide or something, like an anime. Right, some ammo, which is good. So this is supposed to be okay, personal only for the tube personal or something. I remember back in the day flashing the toilet in a game. It was so avant-garde. Yeah, painkillers. So basically, even if Max gets injured fatally, painkillers are going to heal him. Yeah, it's mind-blowing how they, tried to make the game so immersive, and in my opinion, it actually worked. I love this game.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of the cop up there. Oh, well, what's the plan? Simple. Gun down every mother-loving bastard that gets off the train. Sweet. Didn't the train go already? No idea. Let's just
So they want to make a massacre.
go.
They should make a remaster of Max Payne 1. Still have to play the third one. I heard it's very, very nice. Except this is closed. Yeah, if I jump, I'll die.
Yeah. Yo.
I'm gonna use dual Berettas. Ooh, can use the Zardigo. Which is match.
Yo, guys. Hey, we're getting okay. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, just two shots and he's gone. Where's my friends?
Hold it.
That was nice. I remember there was a mod for this game to make it Matrix-like. So they added like kung fu moves And some other cool stuff. Oh, I have the shotgun now. Nice.
What was that?
It's nothing. Relax.
What the hell?
Ah, they saw me. How do I use painkillers? Kinda sounds like he's eating crackers or something. I heard there was another guy. Give me some more painkillers. Oh, nice. How did they use it? Tab. Another nice thing here. Oh, you can use dual apparatus now. Was to shoot at this thing. Oh yeah, this was also the first game to have ragdoll effects. Let's go explore the other room.
Kiss it goodbye.
No, who the hell?
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
So I gotta get him upstairs. Do I?
Home free. This way. What the hell?
He did. Ah, come on. I'm gonna go with dual Berettas. I'm wasting so much bullet time. Can I open these? Nope. So we broke the New York City tube system or whatever, and no one notices. Is this like an Easter egg or something? This feels like Resident Evil puzzles.
Roscoe Bank ain't exactly keeping low profile.
The riskiest high seven, huh? But hell, the payoff makes it worth it.
Alright, so I know where I go. They're not gonna open the door. I believe that Max Payne, without Max Payne, there would have been. Oh, wait a minute. There would have been no Red Dead. With all Dead Eye thing and stuff. Another Barrett. Let's see if there's anything else. I remember I knew how to play this song on the guitar. This is how much I loved this game. It's nice to use dual Berettas. What is this? The game is so glitched on Steam that I'm gonna try GOG version next. Oh yeah, let's make that explode. Not exploding? Much better. Alright, guys. It's been nice playing this. Hope you enjoyed. some of my favorite retro games. Retro quotes, because you know, Max Payne is from 2001, and there's even more. There's games that are more retro than these. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I wish you a very nice Sunday, and yeah, have a nice time. All right, see ya. Sí.